Kimbija. You can hear me, drop one in the comment section. Just drop one in the comment section if you can hear me. Just a sec. Okay, so yeah, I believe everyone can hear me now. I believe everyone can hear me now. So, yeah, so how are we doing? How are we doing? So, I believe everyone is fine. I believe everybody is good. I believe we're all doing well. So, it's super amazing. Last week, personally for me, I've not been feeling so well. I've been feeling so strong. So if you notice Thursday, then today, I'm unable to actually drop some signals for us to trade. But for those who are close with me, who have people around me, we traded and we made a lot of money. So now I want to talk about something that I believe each and every one of us here have been a victim of, which is forex psychology. Please, I want you to listen very well into this class. This class might not be more than just 30 minutes, 20 minutes, you're done. But things you learn into this class. I promise you, in the next, let's say, 2 months or 3 months, if you make use of things you'll be learning into this class, your trading journey is going to change. Please make sure you listen closely. We are not doing chat. We're just doing psychological talks. The reason why Dr. Riswing is Dr. Riswing, the reason why many great people in the forex trading, in the forex industry, maintain their standard, their level, despite the losses and the profit that happens. So if you go through the Telegram group, right, most of us here, we have access to the Telegram group. We can see the messages. Sometimes when I drop signals and people make money, people drop thumbs up, some people drop hearts. And sometimes you'll make losses. Some people will drop thumbs down. Some people will drop, So I even had someone that did like this. So I was like, okay. So it's all right. It's because people don't really have the holistic understanding of what forex trading is all about. So their expectations sometimes when it's not met, they get disappointed, something like that. So I'm here to actually help that psychology. I'm here to help that psychology. So it's not a matter of what's it called? It's not a matter of the kind of strategy you have. I always tell everyone that I come across I'm given the opportunity to talk with. I always tell them this. It's not about your strategy, basically. It's more of the kind of person you are, not the forex chart. So it's possible for me if you've been in my class in 1 or 2, you see that my strategy is one of the simplest. Just 3 lines, then we take our trade. That's all. That's all I use. And in as much as I've had critics, criticize the strategy, saying where is this place of market structure, where is the place of market trend in this thing you're doing, and you're just, some will be like, it's not real, something like that. So I found out it's not about your strategy. It's more about the kind of person you are, right? So you are not greedy, right? Till you start trading forex. You think you're a patient person till you start trading forex. You think you used to forgive and forget till you start trading forex. So let me start with the greedy, right? um, I don't know if this has ever happened to you before. You entered a trade, right? You made money from the trade. So let's say you entered for a sell, you made money from the sell, and price keeps selling after you close your position. I'd be like, God, why should I close? Why did I close this trade for crying out loud? So if you've been victim of that before, drop one. If you've been victim of that, drop one. Almost everybody. If you've been trading, no, aha, I can see Mr. Daniel, Catherine, yeah. So you be like, God, why did I close? Right? For talking about patience, right? You think you're a very patient human being till you see maybe a chart pattern where at no point of interest. Let's say, for example, now your point of interest is here, right? And market is coming towards your point of interest, and it got to this point and now create a M pattern. I can't wait for it to come here. Let me just enter here, something like that. Almost all of us. We've done that too, right? You think you used to forgive and forget. I mean, now you used to forgive and forget because you used to go to church. So you think anybody that offend you, you forgive the person and you move on. The market took $10 from your $100. Then I'll be like, no, let me try and see if I can recover it back. Then it took another $10. Be like, no now. So you turn to what? You turn it to revenge trading. Then it starts revenging, thinking it's looking to make everything you've lost back. See, you're not forgiving spirit because market offended, you want to revenge back. So now, trust me, when I was actually coming up to, I was actually like that. I was actually like that. In fact, mine is worse. Mine is very, very, very worse. To the point that anytime I load my account, let's say even at midnight, when market is not open, I'm on my chart, analyzing what does not exist, looking for setup where there's no setup. If you know you've been that, drop one. This one, everybody is looking like maybe I'm the only one here, right? Right? You'll be looking for setup where there's no setup. You just be, you always want to be on the screen. You want to press buy, you want to press sell. Yeah, almost everybody here are victim of that. Almost everyone here. So, to like come across a song, right? This song actually changed my perspective, actually changed the way I see the forex market, because there's a very thin line between gamblers and forex trader. And I will repeat again, there is a very thin line between gamblers and forex traders, right? So let me show you something. I want to show you something. Just give me a sec. Let me look for it now. Hmm, just a sec. So let me share my screen now. Let me share my screen now. Okay. Can everyone see my screen? Can everyone see my screen? If you can see my screen, just drop one. Okay, I believe everyone should be able to see my screen. So, beautiful. So, this was the song I came across, right? Listening to this song actually changed my understanding about the forex market. Listening to this song changed my whole perspective about the forex market. This song is actually sung by a man called Kenny Rogers. Kenny Rogers is a singer. He sings country song. So the title of this song is Gamblers by Kenny Rogers. After this class, you want to make sure you actually go and listen to this song. But now this song is directing this song to people who gambles. People who play casino, who play what, who play this card game, right? So I was listening to this song one day. It was introduced to me by a friend of mine who is now my fiance, right? So when she introduced to me this song, she was like, okay, she wants me to listen to this song as a trader, not a gambler, right? So when I was listening to this, also I want us to look at it together from the lens of what I actually had while I was listening to this song. So this is it. Listen to it. On a warm summer evening, on a train bound for nowhere, I met up with a gambler. We were both too tired to sleep, so we took turns, staring out of the window at the darkness till boredom overtook us and he began to speak. So now, this is a young man, he's boarding a train. Now he met with an older man. This older man is a gambler, right? By profession, he's a gambler. So one thing I can see here is this, right? The man is not gambling. The man is not gambling, right? But this new guy does not know this man's profession. But just looking at the man, he knows that this man is a what? Is a gambler. Same thing goes to each and every one on this score here. So I'll be picking up the lessons from this this lyrics, and I'll be sharing it with us. How many people around you knows what you do? How many people around you knows what you do? Right? You are shouting that you are making money. I saw someone that came to my DM saying that you are making money because you are trading huge capital. um if you are trading small capital, then you wouldn't have made money. That was why I did that 50,000 naira to 300, was 300 or then 500 to, so just to show the person that it's not about big money. But I can tell you one thing, big money is also having a psychological effect. How can you get access to this big money? Almost everyone here knows my story. I'm a firewood seller. I wasn't this blessed before. I sell rabbits. I rear rabbits, go to the bush, pluck leaf, then go and feed rabbit, then sell them. That's what I do. Sell firewood. I'm a security guy. Almost some people can bear witness to that here too. I earn less than $20 a month. So you are not the first person to have nothing, right? But what are you doing about you having nothing? You can't stay in your room, people not knowing what you are doing, and expect that you receive funds, right? Almost every big traders that you have here today, almost every big trader in the industry today, you used to think that they are living their lifestyle, they are showing you their result. That's what almost everybody here mentality they're having, to look for students. No, it's a lie. I'm close to them. I'll tell you the truth. I'm close to them. If you think their lifestyle, if you think their the things they show online is to actually make you pay them to teach you, thinking that they make their money from mentorship, not trading, you are lying. The reason why they invest so much on their social media is so that they can have access to people who can provide them funds. So going to my mentor's page, Jeffrey Benson's page, on his page, you don't need to scroll much. You will know he's a forex trader. So that's exactly what this man is showing here. This man is showing us that as he step into that train, without the man opening his mouth and telling him that he's a gambler, automatically seeing the things around him shows that he's a gambler. Same thing as you. If I take your phone today, if I check your screenshots, what am I going to see there? It will be so surprising that you will take some trader's phone, you try to scroll there, you will see nothing related to Forex. Go to their Instagram, you will see nothing related to Forex. Go to their WhatsApp, you will see nothing related to Forex. And they are expecting a miracle to happen. They are expecting that they are going to put $100 into a proprietary firm, then they're going to pass that proprietary firm, then they're going to raise funds to make $1 million. They play my fans. Right? You see me investing so much. You see me posting my results. Not because I want you to pay me. Please get that thing. Not because I want you to pay me. It's because my investor is part of you. I don't know if you get all the $30,000 accounts, all the 50,000, all the $100,000 accounts you're seeing. They're not my fund. They're investors' fund. We split the profit 50-50. I'm not here to lie to you about what actually works. I'm here to tell you the truth. This is the reason why you need social media presence. You need to be known. You can't hide yourself forever. I know that you might not have the result to show out there. Show your learning process out there. When I was starting out first, one of the things God helped me to do is understand this, that I need people to grow, right? There's a teaching that you are just two people away from someone who can actually help you. Most of you here are better traders than I. The only problem you have is no access to funds. And I won't deny that. That is the difference between you and I. But me, I understand this process. Putting myself out there. Your demo account, don't be shy of your demo account. I repeat again, don't be shy of your demo account. If you can't flip it on your demo account, you can't flip it on live account unless you are what's it called? You're expecting luck. I won't say more than that. So please, if you are following me, drop one. If you listen to if you're following what I'm saying, drop one, please. If you're following what I'm saying, drop one. Makes sense. Makes sense. I pray you don't just listen. I pray you do them, right? After this video, I will drop the link. Share it with as many people as possible. Many people really, really need to listen to this. So now, let's go. So after that, the man now said, now, that's gambler. Now, understand that before this man start talking, before this guy that enters the train start talking to this man, he first understand that this man is a trader, right? Now, look at this. He said, the gambler is now talking to this guy now. He now said, son, that is this gambler now talking to this young man that entered the train. He said, I've made a life out of reading people's face. What I interpret this to be is like a god of Forex telling me that, son, he has made a life out of reading the Forex chart, knowing what the cards were by the way they had their eyes, knowing what price is saying by the way the candlestick prints. Now, I'm interpreting this with my Forex mind. So this man has said something here. So if you don't mind my saying, I can see you are out of aces, right? So now, if you notice, if you've been in Nigeria here, we call it what? African what, right? If you've been where they play what before, you will notice that imagine you are distributing what, and after sharing the deck, right? You now see that on your card, you're having pick two, pick two, pick two, pick two, pick two, general markets, pick two, pick two, pick two, general markets, something like that. A very nice card, right? And you see your opponent, as he opened his own card, his face was, ah, God, what kind of card is this? Automatically, you'll be able to know that you will win that game. Is that correct? Please, is that correct? Imagine having pick two like that. Have you now? So that's the same thing this man is saying. So this man is saying, based on my experience, right? We are playing cards here. I can see you are out of aces. That's the way I'm giving you advice right now. That is the way every every guru in the Forex industry is giving you advice right now. They are telling you this. See, for the taste of your whiskey, I will give you some advice. Listen to this. There is no knowledge that will come that is heavy, that is weighty, that will come for free. Most of the time, they are usually very costly. I will repeat again. Most of the time, the mentorship that is going to take you from that level you are to the greater level you are actually anticipating is very, very expensive. And when I mean expensive, I'm not saying $10,000. I'm not saying $1,000. I'm not saying $200. I'm not saying $100. I'm saying it can be just, for example, now, this boot camp I'm currently on now, right? I'm telling you, this boot camp, I have currently now, as I'm talking to you right now, I have over 80 people that are inside the boot camp right now. But I can tell you, all these 80 people are going to make money. I'm sure of that. They're going to make money. But I'm telling you, that boot camp can be made for just one person or four people. I'm telling you, 4 people. These 4 people are people who, let me tell you one thing. If you want to pay for a class, make sure you are paying what is not convenient for you. Make sure you are paying your last whiskey. Look at this now. Make sure you are paying what? Your last whiskey. Because mentorship is expensive and it's a must. See, let me give you a little bit of my story. Please, I'm so sorry if I'm saying if this is personal now. I'm so sorry. Now, when I started out then, right, I won't lie to you guys. I had nothing. I reached out to Jeffrey Benson saying I want to learn Forex from him. I still have the chat on my phone till tomorrow. Sometimes I show him, be like, so I reached out to him. Imagine me earning $20. He told me that mentorship fee for a year is $200. Was it $200 or $400? Yeah, $400. That was his mentorship fee there. That was around 280 something thousand naira. And I was earning 15,000 then. 280 something thousand naira, right? Or 240 something thousand. Yes, that's correct. 240 something thousand. I don't have that money. I'm telling you, I don't have it. But I told him, I'm going to pay. I know this is what I want to dedicate my life to. I start taking jobs. So that was what led to me doing security, me rearing rabbits, me selling firewood. That is what led me to that, actually. So I know gaining what is right. Now, while I was looking for that money, I'm not saying I'm not doing anything. No, I was on YouTube watching many videos, many videos, to the point that I was already good at trading, but I was not. I was, there are so many people here that are good, but they are not good at trading. They can explain anything to you in forex trading, but let them come and do it. That was exactly my. I knew almost everything, but I wasn't good. The results was not showing. So By the time I for like maybe 1 year or 1 year and a half, it took me 1 year and a half to contribute that 240,000. After finding that money, I messaged him again, boss, the money is complete now. I said I found out 240,000. He told me, I still have the chart. He said dollar has increased. God, the mentorship fee is now 280. I swear to God. Jesus. I was like, what? Imagine. So the only guitar that was that someone got from me from the US then. I have a family friend in the US that sent me a guitar. Very good friend. I sold the guitar for 40,000 naira. The guitar actually worth 180, but I sold the guitar for 40,000 naira because of that mentorship. So I gathered the money because I don't know what's going to happen next. Maybe the next day now it has increased again. So I sold the guitar, then I paid him. Guys, when I entered the class, right? Trust me, I've been learning everything on YouTube. So I wasn't coming to that class. I wasn't coming to that class with empty mind. I'm coming to that class with loaded mind. So when I entered the class, I'm telling you, I didn't spend more than 2 weeks in 1 year class, 2 weeks. Jeffrey just talked about something called Elliot's wave. And all the dots that I've been learning on YouTube, they just connect together. So that's money, that's 1.5 year sacrifice was only to learn what? Elliot's wave. And it connected everything together. That was how, for complete 2 to 3 months, I was the best student, best trader for the month, best trader for the month, best trader for the month, because of that single knowledge. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So it is expensive. It's expensive. If I know that most of us here can afford, what's it called, the $65, that in fact it's $100, but a broker has actually subsidized again. So it's now $65 now for the first 20 people that register. That's the boot camp now. I know you can't afford it now. At least pay the sacrifice. Try. See, if the money you've lost in Forex, if you have put it together, it will be enough to pay for mentorship from someone. Be it Abby, be it Jeffrey, be it from my own side, it will be enough. Stop wasting that money. Now dedicate your life to say you want to learn and learn properly. Let's move forward. Now, the man has said something. So I handed him my bottle and he drank my last swallow. So which simply means what this man paid for this advice is his last drink. The last drink he's having is what he gave this man. Then he bumped a cigarette and asked me for a light. And the night got deadly quiet and his face lost all expression. Do you know the funniest thing? After paying this kind of mentorship fee, which is your last, what's it called? Your last swallow, right? You expect maybe the man to download heaven and earth for you. The man collected your money, put it in his bank account, and now pop a cigarette. And I say, son, he now said something. He said, if you are going to play the game, boy, you've got to learn to play it right. Please, let me repeat this again. It's better for you not to start Forex trading than for you to start Forex trading and have a lopsided growth or lopsided knowledge. You don't need to know everything in Forex market, but there's a requisite amount of knowledge that you need to have to actually be profitable. I told you I have many strategies in my head, but it's not everything that is profitable, right? So which simply means all the time I've spent learning those things, are they waste? No, they are not waste, but they are just things that actually grant me to have more experience, to know that, okay, I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So now, he now said, number one advice. He now said, if you want to trade Forex trading, you've got to know when to hold them. Listen to this. There are many trades. I used to tell people, there are many trades. I didn't mean you've learned this thing I'm about to say, that retracement is normal in every market. That trade, you wouldn't have left that trade, and that trade would have made you a millionaire. But because you enter for a buy or you enter for a sell, and you see that price is just, is doing as if it wants to retrace. God, oh, instead of you adding more position, you chickened out. And before your very eyes, it do a sort of a small retracement, then that trade goes your way aggressively. What this man is saying is, if you want to trade very well, you've got to know when to what? When to hold them. If you've experienced this before, drop one. You shaking out of a trade. In fact, the goal that happened today, you chickened out, then you missed that buy, drop one. Yeah. So look at anyone. So this is not so for as a gambler now. What this man is saying here is You've got to know when to hold them. There are many cards. There are many cards that you have. All you have to do is just hold that card. It's having the opportunity to make you a millionaire. The second one is you've got to know when to fold them. It's not all setup you trade as Forex trader. I repeat again, it is not all setup you trade as Forex trader. There are many setup you will see that you must overlook. If you don't overlook those setup, you are going to regret taking that setup. Now, do you know the funniest thing? Almost all of us here, our mind used to tell us when we're about to enter a wrong trade. Your mind will tell you, and this thing you are entering here is not complete. This is not your complete signal. But you are putting it inside, right? As the market maker. But you what? You put it. Then it will cut your hand. You now be saying, I don't know. So you must learn to what? To fold them. It's not every time you trade. I will say this again. It is not every time you trade. The best in this industry, the people who has made the most money in this industry, I can tell you for free. These are people who appear on the chart once a month. And what are they there to trade? They are there to trade fundamental, and that's all. Let me proceed because of our time. You must know when to walk away. Do you know what walk away means? Walk away means you must learn when to take losses and leave the table. Many of us here, after taking losses, that's when we now start looking for one setup that doesn't exist. Your daily risk is $10. You've taken the loss for that $10. You still want to, let me put it again. It's looking like an opportunity. Walk away. What I used to do is I close my decks. I shut it down. I'm done for today. Right? Please, if you're understanding what I'm saying, please drop one. If you're understanding what I'm saying, please drop one. If you're understanding what I'm saying, makes sense. Makes sense. So now, let's go again. You now said, you must know when to what? When to run. You must know when to run. There are some, for example, now, there are some markets. This thing, right? It's crazy. There are sometimes you enter a trade. The trade goes your way, and you start seeing multiple week rejection on a zone that your mind is telling you, this market will reverse from here. But because in our mind, we've bought Ferrari with that money that is reading, right? You've bought Ferrari with that money that is reading. You say, TTP, say, you must know when to what? When to run. Let me proceed. The man now said, never count your money when sitting at the table. Listen to this. Floating profit is not profit until you close that trade. Floating profit is not profit until you close that trade. See, let me tell you one thing. That $100 that you see that you've made, that you are happy, all it takes for you to lose that $100 is just one candlestick. So many traders here are in the habit of, you enter a trade now. Maybe you load $50. You enter a trade now, and because that $50 has turned to $70, in your head, you start planning what you want to eat this night with that money that is not yet closed. Then eventually, if that market reverses against you, you now get angry because you've built your mind on false hope. So if that market go against you, or maybe you now close with, maybe that market come back, reverse to your position. For you to actually close that trade will be difficult. Why? Because you've actually set an unrealistic expectation in your head. Never count. So if you enter a trade, if the trade is in profit, right? I'm not smiling. Maybe because of the gimmicks of me posting what's it called online, right? You can see me sending emoji. But I'm not smiling, no. Because I know all it takes is one candlestick to go down. My money is gone. Till I close it, humble. Now, he now said there will be enough time for counting when the deal is done. So when you close that trade, you can now plan. When you withdraw that money to your bank, you can now plan. You can now buy whatever you want. Let's move. The man now said, every gambler knows the secrets to surviving. What is that secret to surviving? Is knowing what to throw away and what to keep. Can somebody tell me what does this man mean by knowing what to throw away and what to keep? What is he talking about there in Forex term? What to throw away and what to keep? What is he talking about there? Can someone type it in the comment section? Someone said risk. Correct. Risk management. Risk management. That's what this man is talking about here. Risk management. This is beautiful. So now look at this again. The man now said something. He said, because in the Forex market, let me tell you this, every strategy is a winner, and every strategy or every hand is a loser. That is the reason why I, Dr. Ray Swing, when I call trade for you, when I share it in the group, is either I hit TP or I hit SL. When Abi Forex call trades for you, is either he hits TP or it hits SL. When Jeffrey Benson calls trade for you, is either it hits TP or it hits SL. Nobody is perfect. Our major shield, our major mode of survival, or our major secret to survival is what? Knowing what to throw away and knowing what to keep. So when I send you a signal, I'm telling you, to everyone who like risking their entire, investment in whatever signal you have, you don't do that. If you really, really want to trade Forex, you must understand learning what to keep and learning what to throw away. I hope this class opens someone's mind to a dimension of Forex trading that is more than having a perfect strategy. Is more than buying and selling. It's all a reflection of the kind of person you actually are. So if I'm to ask you, this man here that is giving this advice here, based on this story, he's called a gambler. Is this man a gambler or a businessman? Based on this story, is this man a gambler or a businessman? Based on this advice now. To me, this is a proper business advice. If you don't believe in risk, you don't believe in Forex, let me tell you one thing, right? Do you know that every day of your life is a risk? I'm not here to scare you, but I will tell you this. Every day of your life is a what? Is a risk. You wake up early in the morning. Who told you that if you step out of that house, you are going to come back inside? What you apply every day is risk management. What is the risk management? When you get to a road, you look left, you look right before you cross. I mean, now, what you did here is what? Is risk management. So if you can apply that same risk management to your Forex game, I'm telling you, everything is going to change. Everything is going to change. So I hope I'm able to actually help someone who is finding it difficult, who has been trading and has been finding it hard, to break, to actually make you understand that it's not about you. It's not about the Forex, it's about you yourself. Understanding how to play it right. Once again, right, we'll be having this class every Friday. I'm pitching to you again. If you know you are still, see, this boot camp I'm about to do, right? God sees my heart. It's not for profit making. It's to help as many people as possible. In this boot camp, we had a brief session yesterday. So about the broker we'll be using and the proprietary firm we'll be using. All of us will be using the same broker. I'll be loading a specific amount of money with my broker, right? I'll also be buying proprietary firm. So if you want to have proprietary firm, you can do with the proprietary firm. If you want to do the broker, you can do the broker, right? You can do the broker. So I'll be showing you my own accounts. I will show you the losses. I will show you the profits. And I will tell you, this guy does not have certificates. Most of you here, you have certificates, you have a job that you are doing. Personally, I don't have any. All I rely on every day I wake up is Forex trading. So I've been able to actually move from the realm of gambling to the realm of trading Forex as a business person. And this is what I want to teach each and every one of us. So the registration is currently on. The price has been shifted to $100, but in partnership with the broker covered 35% again, which is they told me to return the price to what? To $65, so that many people can join as much as possible, that they're going to foot that 35%, and they only give the slot for just 20 people. Just 20 people. So the first 20 people that are going to message me after this class. So even if you don't have the money now, I used to tell you, I'm allowing you book the slot. Book it. Once you have the money, pay before August 17th. That's when the bootcamp is going to start. So when you have the money, you pay. You can book that slot. So thank you. So the title of the song is what's it called? Gamblers by Kenny Rogers. Gamblers by Kenny Rogers. So thank you everyone for coming to class today. Please, if you're able to gain something, drop one in the comment section. If you're able to gain something in today's class, drop one in the comment section, please. Okay. Okay. So, oh, amazing, 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 amazing. I'll drop this recording. I'll drop it on YouTube. I'll send the link to us. So let's try as much as possible to see that will you listen to this video again and again and again and again and again. So share it. Share it. What's it called? Share it with your friends that are struggling with trading, and make them understand it's not gambling. You can actually trade Forex and be profitable. Let's have a wonderful evening. Bye, everyone.